Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of AspieAnswersAll, of an everyday encounter of an Aspie. As you guys are fully aware of my last video blog, I was sharing about AS and depression, and that was covering basically an overview of the life story of my AS with the depression, and also just a clear identity that how we need acceptance and just be included in certain activities, as well as basically to know what we're going through, that we need the right people around us, as well as having the right attitude and all that. And also, in all fairness and due, that's pretty much all I can say is that, you know, in this day and age, how we go about things, you know, everyone's different how we go about it. Now, in this video over, hopefully, I'll be talking about the AS and depression, you know, treatments or what have you that may be able to be of help to the viewers, as well as, you know, what I do to help me that could be of help to them. Even though that everyone is different, I'm going to be aware that I might get slap bang of a custom kind of way of what I'm going to say of certain things that I actually believe in that, you know, may not be in the belief system of certain others people around me, but that's all right. You know, this is part of the deal. You know, I'm here to encourage and to build people up, not to tear them down, even though, yes, okay, everyone's different in their own right of how to cope with things, but hopefully, in all fairness and do that, you know, I apologise that it may affect some of yous to what I'm going to say of the next few bits now. Right, let's go with it. The treatment and therapies sort of thing. I don't always agree on basically, number one, that sometimes some people should just basically, you know, go about their merry way and actually take the antidepressants. Why, how I see this is what I've witnessed in the past with certain friends and family members, or just friends in general, that basically some of my girlfriends are now zombie-like, you know, their moods has changed and everything. It's made them worse than it is. Sometimes, like some antidepressants, as we don't know or why about, there's some of them may have real higher form of certain chemicals that can actually really affect us in the long run, that will make us drug independent. Many people do end up being drug independent, and they don't tend to think that, you know, okay, I should do something about it. Some people don't, you know, I've realised in my circle, some may be doing some, you know, self-pity and just think that, you know, it's okay just to take these drugs and just go with it. But in all fairness and please don't whack me on this. As I said before, this is just my life experiences of what I've witnessed and what I've been through in my day and age as well. Number two, however, if you were to take antidepressants, I feel that for me, what works for me is basically writing my thoughts down on paper, pen to paper for comfort, even though I can revert back to it. And actually, you know, even if I was having a downside, you know, I could always just revert back to it and actually think, okay, this is how I done it, how I coped with this certain situation that may have arose, be it like if I lost a family member or a friend, be it if I lost a job, and then maybe find some possible solutions. It's always good to maybe have something with pen and paper involved. Number three is what I'm doing right now, doing video blogs about how you feel and that. You know, sometimes you got to be aware though, what we say sometimes may affect others in a way more different than to us. Even though some people may think, oh yeah, it's fine and well, that I'll just blurt out any bloody thing, excuse my terminology. But in all fairness and sometimes we just need to be cautious. Sometimes, I know sometimes some people may think, oh, it's easy said and done, Kerrin, because, you know, in this day and age, we should be just able to just go about our merry way and just, you know, do it. Okay, number four for this treatment plan I look is eating the right meals, eating at the right time. So it's basically eating a health-rise diet sort of thing, as well as that comes with that. Number five, exercise. Find certain things you enjoy. You know, get involved in a sport, get involved in some sort of activity that you enjoy. Sometimes some of the activities I'm trying to find for myself is a bit expensive at the moment, but I just try to make my own fun along the way, you know, be it whatever it may be, you know, singing, dancing, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, you need to feel good about yourself. However, you know, what works for you may not work for others. You need to be keeping your mind balanced. So number six is basically having a clear head, you know, being with the right crowd, you know, to support you through your downtimes. Sometimes you might need to sit back and out for a while and actually think, okay, this is the time that I might need to basically cut off a few ties here and there of certain people in your life that may drag you down. Sometimes certain people that come in our circle, as I said in the last video, may come to test us, build us up, to tear us down, or just test us in general with the physical, mental, spiritual sense. But then again, when we look at it, however, you know, how I look at it now and again, that many people do tend to test us and sometimes, you know, play around, but we need to be the wise one and discern what we want in our life. Do we want to be happy? Do we want to just, you know, be so cool down and out and let these so-called people in our circle win? No matter the outcome, however, you know, we need to be strong-minded and stuff and know what we want in life and keep everything balanced in a harmonized way, you know. Even though many people may seem to think that we're just, you know, doing this for the wrong reasons, as I've noticed with certain people in my circle that I've been trying to cut off, that, you know, many people think that it's just dead on crazy. Yes, I'm not here, like I said, not here for popularity either. So be it, if my circle's going to get smaller, you know, at the end of the day, if I'm on my own and stuff, walking this walk on my journey of what I'm doing right now, you know, with my AS and all these other conditions that I've got, then so be it, you know. It's like I need to know what is right for me, you know, being loved and accepted, especially I need to love myself. Also, another one that I want to point out, I feel that sometimes with me, as I said in my last video, is pretty much maybe when you get up in the morning, you know, do some declarations about you. You know you're loved, you know you're special, you know you're this. Make a difference in your life by saying these things, and also maybe find something that you can give back to the community, be it time or be it just being around certain people with different, you know, problems, and maybe just sit down and listen to them just to support them. Do something of a goodwill, you know, that might make you feel better at the end of the day, you know, thinking, oh yes, I've got thing. Or another one I've noticed is, especially in number 1 when I mentioned about writing things down, is write 3 to 5 things maybe at a time of what you're grateful for, you know. And then you can revert back to it later on and think, oh yeah, you know, I am thankful. Because at the end of the day, we shouldn't be just basically down and out sort of thing. We should be there to love and support each other and just to, you know, hopefully love ourselves and be peace in ourselves as well. Well, that's all that I have time for to do this video. So, in all further ado, in the next one over, I'm going to be, hopefully, as I said, bring out the ASM meltdowns, which will basically cover the types of meltdowns, as I said, my life story of the meltdowns, you know, what happened with me when I had my meltdowns, when it happens, and basically how I get over them. And then some, hopefully, therapies or tips along the way for people that do, you know, associate with meltdowns, and hopefully that it may bring some enlightenment and encouragement to them in their circle. So, in all further ado, thanks for watching. You know the drill, guys. Like, comment, subscribe below on this channel, and I'll see you guys soon.